How are you all? I hope you are fine at home, right? See, uh, today we are going to start our geography third lesson, that is the tides. What is the meaning of tides? The tides is the movement of the sea water. Okay, and in brief details we are going to study in this lesson. In that we have to study about the centrifugal force, tides, types of tides. That there are the two types of tides. That is the spring tide and neap tide. Okay, let us start our page number 9. Can you see there is a figure given 3.1, that is the 3.1a and 3.1b. Can you tell me what is the difference in that, both the figures? See in the above figures, they are the coastal areas, but in the first figure, that is the 3.1a, that water we can see clearly and it is the near to the coasters, right? But in second figure, there is the, can you see there is the water is away from the coastal. That is the difference in between these two figures. Now, geographical explanation. Both the photographs shows the same place. If you stay near the coast for some time, you will realize that the sea water is sometimes very close to the coast. That is given in the figure 3.1a. While at other time, it is far away from the coast. See in the first figure where the water we can see it is near to the coast, and in figure 3.1b, there is the water is far away from the coast. That difference we can see. We call these movements of sea water tides. Okay, the movement of the sea water is called tide. That means the always we can observe that thing whenever you are going to the sea at the place, then you can observe that this water movement is always going on. Then it may be near to the coast or it far away from the coast. The movement of this sea water is called the tides. Barring a few exceptions, all the coast of the earth experience tides. High and low tides are natural phenomena. See, high and low tides. There is also sometimes there is a high tide, sometimes it is the low tides. Let us try to understand the scientific reason behind these natural events. Tides are movement of sea water occurring daily and regularly. There is a, what is the tides? The tides are movement of sea water. It is daily and regularly. The daily movements of sea water is always daily and regularly occurs. See, whenever if you visit that sea places, okay, that Gate of India and any other place, then you can also observe there is the movement of water is always and regularly going on, right? That means there are the sometimes high tide and sometimes low tides. The level of sea water changes after a specific period of time. After every 12 hours and 25 minutes, a cycle of high tide and low tide gets completed. How many times it requires? That is the how much time it requires? That is 12 hours 25 minutes. Okay. And this cycle is always going on. That is sometimes the high tide, sometimes the low tide. This regularly occurring event appears to be quite simple and natural. However, it is directly related to the sun, the moon and the earth, and the gravitational and centrifugal forces that interact with each other. See, all these tides are occurs and it depends. It is occurs because of the earth, moon and sun, that is the because of the gravitational and centrifugal force. Now this lesson only we are going to study about the what is the centrifugal force. We know about the gravitational force, right? But what is the centrifugal force? See, there is a try this word given. Keep a small stone or a chalk piece of your on your notebook and move the notebook from left to right with some force. See what we have to do? We have to take one notebook and we have to keep this chalk or stone and just move it. Okay? Left to right. Then what will happen? Then just do it yourself and try it. Then next is girl moving a notebook with force. Take water in a small container which has a handle. See what happens if the container is drilled around with force. See, there is some experiences given and you can do, like there is a one thing is given, you have to fill up the mixer vessels with the water and just start that button, then what will happen? But this observation you have to do under your parents examination. Okay, don't do yourself, don't try it, but other things you can try. Okay, like the example of the notebook, example of that you can take the water in the glass and just move it, then what will happen? Just try to do it at home. See, can you see there is a in figure 3.3, the boy moving a glass with water, then what happened, that water inside the glass, that is also we can see it is some movements. Observe what happens if you will a key ring around a finger. Many times we are doing like this, taking the key ring, any other things we are doing like this. Then what will happen when we leave that? Okay, then it is directly going in the other direction. So what is the reason behind that? Can you tell on the basis of the question given below, discuss the result of activities listed above? So, there is some question given and there is a that question's explanation is given in your in geographical explanation. Let us see that. In all the above activities, the effect of the centrifugal force is visible. The centrifugal force acts in the direction opposite to the gravitational force. The centrifugal force means going away from the center. You must have experienced it too. At the local fares, if you sit in the Ferris wheel, your seat spins and leans outwards away from the wheel. This is also is an effect of the centrifugal force. What is the centrifugal force? That means it is totally work opposite to the gravitational force. Gravitational force is attract it, to itself or to the center. Okay, but centrifugal force is keep away from the center. Like there is an example of given the local fares. Whenever we are going to the local fares and that spin is moving, then what you observe, in which direction you are moving? You are moving to that is held to the outside, right? So that is also example of the centrifugal force. Then centrifugal and gravitational force. Now they are given centrifugal force and gravitational force. Due to its rotation, the earth gets a type of power or force. The force works away from the center. It is called the centrifugal force. What is the centrifugal force? Now there is a given. The earth gets type of power or force. See, earth is always going to rotation, and because of this rotation the earth got some power, and this type of force works away from the center, that this, suppose this is our earth and this force and power is a work away from the center. Okay, this is called the centrifugal force. Due to this force, any object on the earth would be thrown into space. And however, the gravitational force is working towards the center of the earth at the same time. See, due to the centrifugal force, the any substance can be thrown away from the earth's surface. But the reason, because of the gravitational force, that gravitational force attract this to the center. So we are here only, we cannot move away or out of the surface of the earth. This force is many times greater than the centrifugal force. The gravitational force is many times more than the centrifugal force. Hence, any object on the surface of the earth remains at the place where it exists. Okay, because of gravitational force is more times more than the centrifugal force, so that the any object which are there, it is in their at their place only. It cannot be moved or it cannot be go away from the center of the earth or from the surface of the earth. Then see in the figure 3.5, centrifugal force and gravitational force is given. Can you see there is a given north pole and how it is reacting when due to the revolution? See, the north pole is a given and you can see center also there. In the center, which is the force towards the center, it is called the gravitational force, and the force is applied from the center See, that is gravitational force is to the work towards the center. That means it attract to the center, and that centrifugal force is totally work opposite to the gravitational force. That means it is go away from the center. Tides. Next topic is about the tides. The following factors are responsible for the occurrence of tides. The movement of water is happened. High tide is there, low tide is there. But what is the reason behind that? Then there is some factors given, that is the gravitational pull of the moon and the sun as well as that of the earth. See, there is many things that happen because of the moon, earth and the sun, right? That is the one reason, one effect, or other reason is for the tide, that the gravitational pull of the moon and the sun and as well as the earth. Then next is the revolution of the earth around the sun and indirect revolution of the moon around the sun. See, the earth is always take the revolution around the sun, right? That is our sun. Earth is always taking the revolution around the sun, but the moon is also taking always revolution around the sun, earth. So that it is the indirect revolution of the moon to the around the sun. Centrifugal force generated due to the rotation of the earth. How centrifugal force is generated? Due to the rotation. The earth is continue rotate and rotate, right? Then because of this rotation, the centrifugal force is generated. See, the moon is closer to the earth and than the sun. Hence, gravitational force becomes more effective than that of the sun. Tide occurs due to the relative position of the moon and the sun and the earth. Now that we know that sun is actually very far away from the earth, but which is the planet is near to the earth? That is the moon. So that the more gravitational force is affect on the moon, and so that the tide occurs to the relative position of the moon, the sun and the earth. Place on the earth located at the opposite point of the place experiences high or low tide, also experiences high or low tides respectively at the same time. This is the result of centrifugal force. See the figure 3.6 and try to understand. There is a figure 3.6 is given in your page number 11. You can see the low tides are given, high tides, centrifugal force, gravitational force, and see the where is the place of the moon. Where is the place there is a gravitational force of the moon, as the moon is near to the earth. So the gravitational force of the moon, and because of this the tides are also occur. Then when there is a high tide at 0 meridian, the 100-degree meridian also experience the high tide. See, if the tide at the, as we know this is our circle, sorry, this is our earth, prime meridian and these are meridian, right? Then if the high tide at the 0 meridian, this is your 0 meridian, this is your 180. Then if the high tide at 0 meridian, then same high tide at the 180 meridian also. Then types of tides. What are the types of tides? These are the spring tide and neap tide.